Have you ever wondered how everything began? Where did all the matters of the universe come from?
All the heavenly bodies, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the planets.
What about this vast land? Who made this? Where did all this water on the earth come from? Biblical creation makes it clear that God created everything in just 6 days.
Yes, everything was wonderfully made by God.
All kinds of plants, trees, animals both in land and in waters. Find out what happened on each day of creation. The creation story. We can find this story in Genesis, the very first chapter of the Bible. In the beginning God created the heavens and earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep. The Spirit of God was hovering the waters. And God said,
"Let there be light."
And there was light. God saw that the light was good.
And he separated the light from the darkness.
God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day.
And God said,
"Let there be an expanse between the waters, to separate water from water."
So God made the expanse, and separated the water under the expanse from the water above it. It was so.
God called the expanse sky.
And there was evening, and there was morning, the second day.
And God said,
"Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let the dry land appear."
And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good.
And God said,
"Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds."
And it was so.
The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds.
And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. And God said,
"Let there be light in the expanse of the sky, to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as sign to mark seasons and days and years, and let them be lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on earth."
And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night.
He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good.
And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. And God said,
"Let the water teem with living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky."
So God created the great creature of the sea and every living and moving thing with which the water teems, according to their kinds.
And every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good.
And God blessed them and said,
"Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth."
And there was evening, and there was morning the fifth day.
And God said,
"Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creature that moves along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind."
And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground. And God saw that it was so good.
Then God said,
"Let us make man in our image and our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, over the livestock, over the earth, and over all the creatures that move along the ground.
So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him, male and female he created them. God blessed man and said to them,
Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, and over every living creature that moves on the ground.
Then God said,
I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food, and to all the best of the earth, and all the birds of the air, and all creatures that move on the ground, I gave you every green plant for food.
And it was so. God saw that he had made, and it was very good. And there was morning, and there was evening, the sixth day.
Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them.
And on the seventh day God ended his work, which he had made. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work, which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made.
Thanks for watching.